It has been mentioned in previous videos, and apparently it's a big enough problem to be commented by many of you guys, that Bryson's 3rd gen Tacoma has an obnoxious squeaking noise. Now, when I made his build breakdown video, trying to talk about the suspension, it probably wasn't the best look that it was squeaking a lot. Well, it's nothing to do with the suspension, maybe the install, but not the suspension itself. We'll go over it a little more today once we get to where we're going. But right now we are heading down to Westminster to a pizza place called Magic Mike's Pizza because the LESD Motorsports is having a fundraiser car meet and greet there all day today, where they're just meeting up with the community, having some pizza, and showing off their new race vehicle for the season. So we're heading down there right now. We're gonna meet up with Eric and Bob, and we're gonna check out the race vehicles, have some pizza, and we're gonna try to work on this squeaking noise in the parking lot there and kind of brainstorm with them if we can't figure it out what it is. We're just gonna see if you can hear the squeaking from inside the cab. Just put it over here. I don't know if that was audible or not, but we do have more sound clips of that in the video where we put on his sway bar relocation kit. I needed to separate those two sounds for you guys so you knew the two different sounds, the one we were trying to fix and the squeaking. So, I don't even know what we think it's we think it's a couple different things, but we'll try them all out. We'll see what works and we'll get it done today, because I couldn't even imagine driving every day hearing that noise. I would literally go insane. So we'll catch up with you guys when we pull into the parking lot and get with the LESD Motorsports team. Okay, I'm recording this way later in the day, but I'm gonna throw it to the beginning of the video because I want you guys to know that I am currently doing a giveaway right now. It is free of charge. You don't have to pay to enter. Just head over to my Instagram, find the post. I'll probably throw it up somewhere around here. Go to that post, and there are 4 simple rules to enter. All you have to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the Instagram page, like the post, and comment 3 other people you think would enjoy winning that post. Just get the name out there, and you could be picked. I will ship it out to you guys free of charge, everything taken care of. So go check that out. You guys could be the lucky winner of a car wash giveaway kit. Okay, well, I forgot to bring my little mic cover because it's super windy out here. Super windy out here, and all the audio might come out like but try to give a quick breakdown real quick. I'm in the race vehicle right now. So we have the new race vehicle here. A lot of the work's already been done, but there are a few more things that still need to be done. The new arms just came in yesterday, I believe, so they have to put the new arms on. They still have the stock shocks on here, which are the Walker Evans shocks, but Fox has supplied us with the new shocks, which are already in and need to be put on. And then after that, all they need to do is fab up a front bumper, a rear bumper, and a tire carrier for the back, which sounds pretty cool in concept, and I will show you guys once it's actually on, probably whenever we're out at the next race. As you can see, we're still rocking the same wheel and tire setup, the Ultras with the Canati tires. They are sticking with the 4-seat design again, but like last time, the rear seats are coming out, and they will be putting in like a basket system on the bottom floor to hold all of the extra tools and stuff they need for the race. KWT Air Filters is still with them, great sponsor. They got a new wrap, which they haven't finished yet. They still have the back doors coming in, but that's looking nice. Still rocking KC highlights. As said before, they're gonna be having a new front bumper that will be coming out here, attaching to the frame and wrapping around the front. New arms still coming in. Assault UTV still with us. They have quite a few cool new features coming in. So our biggest problem last time with the GoPros and the iPad setup is we didn't have power for them for the whole race. They would just run off whatever battery they had charged. And now we have a hard mounted spot to have them plugged in so they can make it the whole race. Before, the iPad was hard mounted right here and you couldn't adjust it. So once you're strapped in with the harnesses and everything, you couldn't lean forward to reach it. But now they have this cool handrail that you undo these 2 tabs here and it'll slide out closer to them, and they're gonna mount the iPad to this with the push to talk button, so that's gonna be really helpful in the race. The comm system is cleaned up a lot more here with this center mounted plate with everything that they need, from the lights to the comms. Everything's hooked up real nice right there. Telescoping steering wheel as well. You push this down, you can pull it in and out, get the right distance from you that you need. So again, that's just a super quick overview going on for this build. I'll show you guys more in depth once it's actually done, probably out at our first race or maybe testing day. Given that it's so windy and the audio is probably terrible, we probably won't be doing Bryson's truck in the parking lot right now. We'll probably head back home and then try to work on it. So we'll catch up with you more once we get there. I honestly was just coming for the LASD Motorsports and I wasn't gonna get any pizza, but Bryson got some and this is fire. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is some of the best pizza I've had. We need Dave Portnoy, we need the Prez out here to review this pizza. Magic Mike's. I'd highly recommend getting some if you're in like the OC LA area. It's pretty fire. My favorite thing on Jeep builds is seeing the little shocks poke out the back right there, especially when they're Kings, because they got those gold cuffs on them that hold the reservoir to the actual shock, and it just looks so good. But we're rocking Falcons. but we're Team Falcon over here for the Jeep. Falcon and Terraflex. Okay, so we are back. I devoured that pizza, and now it's time to get to work. It's time to get to work on the squeaking noise. It's either coming from right above the top hat for the shock, or I don't think it's coming. It's got to be somewhere right in this area. Not quite the suspension, but I'll go. It's something to do with the reservoir mount.
I'm gonna hold on to that. Trust me. So that's what I think it is. It's not. It's just this clamp that's attached to the fuse box. It's not even attached to the suspension at all.
You know what this engine needs? Needs to be deep clean.
Yeah.
By some nonsense all-purpose car wash.
Yeah.
Not car wash. All-purpose cleaner. Since the battery was just too big of an obstacle to try to work around and get all the way in this tight little area, we just took the whole thing out. Bryson's suspecting that, so what I kept saying when in previous videos, how like the battery tray was like altered to kind of get around and put the suspension in. It's not like the actual battery tray, but more of like the mounting point for all the harnesses right here. You can see where they cut it. See where they cut it right here, and this one's not even attached. So this is where Bryson suspects it's coming from, because when he holds this tab back here, when he holds this tab and we're shaking it, it stops the noise. So we're gonna go after this first, try to unbolt it off, shake it around, see if it makes a noise. If it does, then maybe throw a washer on it, bolt it back up and see if it still makes a noise, or find an alternative.
Did you unbolt the clamp all the way?
Yeah, I might be the winner here of this guessing game. So I got this unbolted to where it's not even touching. You can't see past all these wires. Right there, see there's a gappage. This isn't touching. I'm holding them both away, and when you wiggle it, it's still making it. My guess was it was something to do with the reservoir, and I think as we were recording this, we noticed behind the reservoir he tried to chop a little bit of this wheel arch so the reservoir would fit, but I don't think enough was cut, because I think the top of the reservoir is still rubbing against that cut part. So I'm going to try to undo the clamps and pull the reservoir off and see if we can still hear the noise, or if that fixes it. Because watch, shake it, and then I hold it.
It's this. No, something below this.
It's the reservoir.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll try this method now. Okay, so I took the reservoir off of its mount, and we think it fixed the squeaking. So right here, the tower that the reservoir sits on and gets attached to. Let's see, get a little bit closer. Way back here, you can see where he tried cutting it, but it's still hitting right behind this. If I go, it hits right there. So once it's all attached to it, this is rubbing against that metal on the backside every time he moves up and down, basically. So we're thinking maybe temporary solution for now. Maybe put like something felt behind it so it's not rubbing on metal. And then later down the road, we go in and try to cut this back a little more, give it more room. Either way, that we believe fixed the squeak, because if you... that other squeak is this kind of rubbing the body panels, but then if he gets on it, like stands on the step and starts bouncing up and down, We think it's the rubber bushings on his upper control arms that are a little squeaky and just need oil, because that's probably a combination of the metal on the bracket and the rubber bushings all at once. So we'll try to oil them, try to temporary solution it until later down the road where we can do a little more of a full-on fix. Okay, so my temporary solution for that reservoir mount was grab like a Velcro felt pad, like not the rough scratchy one, but like the soft one that it grips to. And I just slapped it on the back of the mount, so when it's rubbing against the metal, it's just rubbing that felt. I put lube on both rubber bushings, rubbed it in, had them bounce up and down, try to work it in. There's still a little bit of squeaking going on, but when this video started, the squeaking would be like, we could literally just shake it like that and it would just be going crazy. It would be going berserk. But now it's just like, it's doing a little bit of squeaking, but the lubricant still needs to work into those bushings a little more. So we'll let it sit, we'll drive it around, work it in, and I think this should be a pretty good fix for now until, like I said, later we can kind of lift this up, take the reservoir mount off, cut some of that metal away so it's not touching anything, and then we should be good. Not bad for a last minute video idea, huh? Okay. Well, I'm glad we finally got that taken care of. We'll button everything back up, take it on a drive. We'll try that driveway test again that we did in the relocation video. See if we can get a little comparison soundbite there. It's still a little squeaky going on there. I think it actually fixed the problem, or at least the main one we were trying to fix, because even just him going through like a little rain gutter on the road, you can hear it go like from pretty far away. So the fact that I didn't hear that as he went out the driveway or around the corner through the rain gutter, acceleration, deceleration, anything, means that we fixed that problem. But we still have a little bit of squeaking from what I'm assuming is the bushings, which we lubed up. So I had him go around, see if he can kind of compress and accelerate and try to work it in a little better. It's way worse. I pulled into their driveway and went, so I don't know what's going on. We've heard so many squeaking sounds, I can't tell which is which at this point. Like, I feel like that's a lot less aggressive than what it used to be. Like, it's just the bushings now. Oh no, you're compressing. I just saw you hit your fender with your tire. Yeah? That's a different one. Like a crunching sound. Yeah, no, you're compressing. That's why. But with that being said, I'll call it a success because we figured out the main problem. We got it temporarily fixed until we can take like a grinder or something to the metal. Yeah, I think it's better. I usually would have heard it from that. With all of that being said, we got it fixed. If you guys have a 3rd gen and have remote reservoir mounts, let me know in the comment section how your cut looks on it. Let me know if you're rubbing on it or how you're clearing it. And with all that being said, remember, go check out the Instagram post for the giveaway, get entered, and I will catch you guys in the next video.